Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Airhead, and I'm back with more Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward, to recap. Alice is dead. Yeah, that's about it. So basically last time, let's see, flowchart wise, where were we? We were here-ish, I think. And then we allied with Luna, did all that stuff, basically we're at the end of whatever is going on for this branch of stuff. It seems to stop right here. That's where we are. After that, I guess we'll just loop back and do something else. Anyway. Remember death. The ninth lion ate the sun. Huh.
Shit. Hey.
What?
It's already 2 minutes past time.
Oh, yeah, we're also paired up again, I think.
We should get moving.
Right. So yeah, Alice is dead. We don't know who did it. I'm pretty sure if the virus thing happened again, then that might have just been what happened at the end. But who knows? I think we're fine. Warehouse, Huh? Kay and Luna aren't here.
Astute observation.
Thank you? What should we do?
What do you mean, what should we do? All we can do is wait.
What do you mean, what do I mean, what should we do?
We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
Yeah. Yeah. Guess you got a point. Also, we're still missing Quark, and wherever he is. Hey, where are you going?
Just want to check something really quick.
Check what? Yeah, I guess he's still grinding out alpha vouchers.
The last time we saw Alice
Yeah,
alive,
trust me, you
she
don't
was
have to do
right
that
here.
nearly as much in Wilds, I think.
Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Oh yeah, what was she looking at? Yeah. Also, there's a dead woman in this timeline, and we don't know who it is. Next one, my luck is insane. I'm getting 10 permission. Oh, nice. Yeah. You're gonna be able to craft whatever you want. Huh?
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. It makes me feel stupid or something.
The truth hurts. So...
I get the feeling they all hate me.
blood, huh?
Blood, huh?
Oh my god.
What? I suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself looking up at a metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard. The sort that moves along a metal track and that has a claw to grab and lift cargo containers. So, what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, gone again! Stop running around! This only takes me 2 missions per set. Whatever leftover stays, I'll have not enough time at all. At the very least, you'll have a pretty killer outfit for the first couple bits until you want to make another one. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And what, pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's... Can't you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it.
Yeah.
It's the first thing you think of when you hear blood.
Oxygen? Because blood carries oxygen through the body? Vampires.
Yeah. This whole thing kind of sucks, right?
Huh.
Come on. This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing. The
Oh,
handkerchief
yeah,
Alice had.
The bloody...
There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment. Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief.
Okay.
Then what?
So, did she wring it out? Like a towel? Because she wiped up blood with it for some reason? Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there a blood-stained handkerchief here? Or something along those lines?
And?
Did this belong to the old woman? It must have.
And?
But if it did, then who put it here? Or, well, wait, maybe someone just dropped it? Or they could have thrown it here.
And
You want more?
you're almost there.
How long has this handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly.
Well, I feel like this could have gone faster if you just said, like, oh, what if it was... Well, it took a long time. We're so good. What's the last reward? I really hope the last reward is at least is like a pizza party or something. Welcome to the stream, John. Welcome to... How you doing? Any parade rampage was still good for this grind. Oh, nice. Thing is, I'm currently not doing this to grind pieces need to make the Battleshock's layered armor set into an Ogre Helm layered armor so I can make my outfit. And hey, once you get to those in G rank, you'll get even more armor to make for stuff. Because they have different sets between high rank and master rank.
So how long do you think it was here?
I want to say 5 minutes. Well, I imagine it wasn't here from the start. Was the last reward the friends we made along the way? It could be that, or it could be the ability to leave whatever weird moon base we're on. I don't even know where we are.
Wait, when's the start?
You know, when we started. When you and I escaped from the AB room through the hatch on the roof. First thing we did after we got out and met everyone except for Clover and Kay was go look at the number 9 door. Spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms too. Yeah, I know we looked at this from the exact... Yeah, I know we looked at... I know we looked at this from this exact angle. Because this was already a CG in the background. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there then. There wasn't. Wait.
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
Figured what out? Oh! They moved it. What the fuck? No way. The AB room moved? The reason I'm even doing this grind for those out on top of that is because I'm gearing up for Sassos. Oh, nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Assos is a pretty cool one. I like the, yeah, well, you'll see. I like some of his moves. He has a fun fight. Was it that crane?
Probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So...
Huh.
What was in the leftmost AB room?
The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna. Huh. Suddenly I feel a lot less good about Luna being a decent person. The third time, Fi walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti that began 2 milkmen.
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. Is that more of the old woman's blood?
Seems like it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. But then why... Alibi-wise, could Luna have actually killed Alice? So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look. You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was. Which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman.
And it's shaped kind of like a knife, which means that's currently in Alice.
So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief.
Huh.
And then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it.
Yeah, the audio works. Probably should have checked that like 10 minutes ago, but...
Then when the room was moved, it came out.
Ah, fuck. That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely.
And then apparently got stabbed with it, or stabbed herself if she was infected with the virus. Which is entirely possible.
This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Yeah, it's a mystery, alright. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman, and then carry the body back and hide it in the same room? I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body. But we still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. Actually, alright. Alternative theory here. We only think that her room was the one from the end because that was there. But now that we know the rooms can be moved, it could theoretically have been any of them. Which means that it didn't really have to be that one in particular. So it is possible that it's not Luna. This idea only really works if we know that that one in the end was actually the one she was in. But we kinda don't. Because now that we know that they've been moved, any of them can be, theoretically. They could have just shifted them around until we were all in different spots. We still don't have any idea why she would have killed her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Jr. seems to have let all this slide. He's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and he hasn't done anything about either of them. You think that means Luna is Zero Sr.? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. Well, to be fair, we also have no idea who the old woman is, and have no idea what the motive would be for killing her. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be here, but if Luna's Zero Sr., couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all, either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and the weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Besides, when and how did she operate that crane? Luna was with us since we first got out of the AB rooms all the way till when we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then we went down to floor B together and came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. Of course! Ah! Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi! She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi!
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Huh. Which means that unless there's an accomplice, it couldn't have been her. Wait, what? You didn't even put up a fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer. Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was, which would mean that Clover probably does too.
Then we need to find both of them before anything could go wrong, because we know, or our guess, so to speak, is that Luna is not the killer. Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Ah, shit. Hey, Vi? I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. Did Clover go on a killing spree again? God damn it, Clover. We were supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago, but there's no one here.
You're right.
Here we go.
Sigma.
Ah! Hi?
Vi, there you are.
I guess they probably wouldn't be able to kill him because he's wearing all that armor?
I'm sorry. I have some bad news.
Are they all dead?
Luna. Luna is dead.
Well, at least we probably know who killed
She's
her.
in room 2 in the crew quarters. The same room where Alice was murdered.
Huh. What the fuck? Still technically in the same scene. Yep, there that is. Aw. And she was injected with something based on that gun right there. This was the 3rd time I touched a body and felt cold skin. Thought it might get easier, but it's only gotten worse. Didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty, the pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal. Like I might blink and then she would sit again. Or sit up again. Would smile and blush and look away nervously and everything would be alright. I blinked. He lay there. Still dead and pale.
And I trust him.
It's sad because I like Luna. She seems nice. Grief cracked open like an egg and rage clambered out. Hot and angry and screaming. It clawed at the inside of my chest and pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. I stood up and realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned.
Yeah?
See here, this device is some sort of syringe.
Yeah, it's one of those medicine
I
guns.
think it's called an injection gun.
Yeah.
You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger.
You'd fill a donut with cream and no one would know.
It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
The drug they used is the same as well. The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
Oh, muscle relaxant?
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it. You see the mark on her neck? I
Dang.
believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct.
I didn't realize she was a carrot.
Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about the others?
Should I go get them?
Well, probably. No, never mind. I want to get your story first.
What do you mean?
When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
When we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he'd only seen you, not Luna. Why is that?
Luna and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
Alright,
Once
so
do
why
I buy
were you
this?
late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet. Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Trying to bring her back, I guess. Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time. You had
Okay.
yet to show up, as had Luna.
Right.
I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors.
Then...
Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream. Well, it was
Yeah, she probably would have been
quite
conscious
faint.
for a little bit after
It was several doors away, after all.
that.
And as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened.
I feel like I would have gone and investigated the second I heard the scream.
So I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar. That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure.
It wasn't a miss. It was a kill.
I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
So you're saying you spent a good 20 minutes trying to resuscitate her?
Yes, I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine.
I mean, nice that you did that, but I think they're usually considered... Isn't the whole thing that they're usually, like, dead if you can't resurrect them within the first, like, 5 minutes?
Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR, to the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If
Yeah.
you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage. I
Yeah.
felt time was of the essence.
In fairness, that is a pretty decent judgment, but if he can't resuscitate... If he can't, like, give her air himself, that feels like a different problem, you know?
But
Yeah,
Hey.
no good, huh?
How much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly. But I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
Then they had 3 minutes to escape.
That would have been plenty of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway. I assume they left that way.
Let's see, we were trying to figure out who the killer is. We know it obviously can't be Luna. That means there are 6 people it could have been, based on... Wait, no. Obviously it also couldn't have been Phi or Sigma. Based on the people alive, I don't know where his body, I was just seeing the inside of it. I want to imagine there's like some fur lining at some points, just to be like luxurious.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No, I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you.
Dang.
May I say something?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
He was like, plethora, and we're like, thanks. It means a lot.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
The knife is gone.
The weapon.
Yep. It's gone!
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
We do have the shape of the thing through the napkin or the rag or whatever it was. And did the killer take it?
How would I know?
Maybe they took it before Luna was murdered.
Why are you asking me?
They had it. Why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Unless this was something else entirely. What?
Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these 2 methods would you use?
I wouldn't kill anyone. Okay, but Sigma, work with the hypothetical here. Come on.
This is hypothetical,
Thank you.
I would choose the injection gun.
right? Most people would choose that.
Why?
The more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
I mean, I agree, but I feel like if the needle got broken off of the poison gun in like a struggle or whatever, you'd be kind of fucked, whereas a knife, it's a little harder to just break. If you've played Spider-Man PS4, you know what I mean, but the Kraven suit from that game is what I imagine inside of a suit. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. That looks pretty... Honestly, I'd probably wear that. That was a pretty cool suit. So you're saying they took the knife before they killed her?
No. I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards. There's no way for us to know.
Could they have done that in the 3 minutes before Kay got here?
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think.
7 seconds until the end. How will you use it?
Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was. We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window. Anyone
Yeah,
could have
something
taken
like
it.
that.
They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna. Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know.
Not at the moment, at least.
And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions.
That is true. We do have a pretty staunch lack of evidence, and also lack of people who are detective-able. So...
That could color our reasoning, and that's not good.
What if it colors the reasoning like a nice shade of blue?
Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just
Fair.
forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful. Well, I think that about covers it. We clear?
Yeah, for now. Yeah.
Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
And one of them will be covered in blood or something, so we can tell. Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. Kay nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
He held it out to me. Stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair, without the green solo bracelet. You won't be able to open the secondary door.
Huh. I know. It's just...
Then
You press the bracelet gently into my hand.
if you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Right. Yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
What? Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
What do you mean?
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this?
What are
I'm
you
sorry.
on about?
This is
What?
my fault. It's just... there was so much going on. I
Okay,
wasn't
fine,
thinking.
fine. Pressing the gas here. What are you talking about? Oh, what is it? God damn it! What did you miss?
Quark.
Oh yeah, shit. Work. Oh! Oh shit! Tenmyoji's a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Exactly.
Oh dear. This is bad, and if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized if we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have left? Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move. You'd be dead. Yeah, that's fair. Quark is probably dead at this point. I just don't know where they would have put the body. Granted, he probably, to avoid the YouTube censors, did himself in, but, you know. Who even knows at this point? Warehouse buh.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're
Oh,
late.
hey.
The fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
It's more that we found a dead body, honestly. What about Quark? Did they find Quark?
The fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmyoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think?
Uh,
Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Why did your mouth shut? Vi pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Vi's eyes never left Dio as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being, 3
I-
of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind,
Oh, come on. Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay
Well, I
here,
think
you're
he
gonna kill
had a
me.
heart.
but
3 minutes remain until chromatic.
At 10 years old? Yeah, he's pretty young.
All right.
Balanced out by Tenmyoji being very old.
Fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby.
Is it
I
Quark?
was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
Alright, that's kind of a bomb to drop on us.
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth. Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but
Dio seems like kind of a liar, but I don't think he'd lie
I
about
figure I don't
this.
have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Theo was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. He had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid.
Okay, maybe he is lying, but...
If I lose, it's all over. Please.
What is happening? Kay turned to look at me and Vi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's
Okay.
not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Oh, fuck. Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the two of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn
But
it.
you're just kind of assuming
Make
they're
this
already
easy,
dead,
could
aren't
you?
you?
What do you say? The decision is yours.
Why would you say Zero told you to do something? I'm surprised Zero Jr. didn't show up and spoke him for that. In fairness, some of the others have brought that up as well. Like, I think Tenmyoji brought up how, like, oh, Zero told me to do something or other. And then it's like, maybe it's just okay with them talking about it because it doesn't really affect the game much. No. I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma.
Huh. She's just... Huh. Alright, that's...
We can't just
Good.
ditch them. I'm staying.
Hi.
Fucking idiots.
Oh boy.
1 minute remains.
That said, we're
until
probably gonna be
chromatic
waiting.
Doors close.
Maybe that's why this route is so short that wrong button.
I see.
This route is so short compared to the rest of them, because we're right here, and I don't know how much longer we got for this.
I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then.
Huh?
My apologies.
Huh? Ah! Gurk. Gurkle, gurkle.
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Do
Why?
you actually believe, Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you.
Aw.
If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Yeah. Hey, what are you
I
doing?
confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
Oh. Kay turned and left, quickly disappearing outside our door. Vi and I lay on the floor moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Well, shit. Not quite able to walk yet, Vi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful. My arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. You stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
I nodded, and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Myoji. Over. Orc. I hoped they were alright somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Vi finally stood up.
We should go.
Yeah. That was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. Yeah, shit's rough. Security. we're still... Did you see the plaque on the door?
Yeah, it said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us
the most
watch
important people are
whatever we
dead.
want.
Technically 4 if you included the nurse girl. Yeah, we're not doing great. We're not doing fantastically. Yeah, I'm worried about them. Don't know what happened to K and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Oh shit, there's a whole other branch here. So much for this being a dead end. Alright, well, anyway. Let's see, what do we got? We got some files. Some binders. Damn, I can't understand a word of this. It's like some kind of code. All these binders are like that. Shoot. I wonder what this is. I don't know. Looks like a machine of some kind. Okay, we got 2 hourglasses. Red sand, yellow sand. Got it. Nothing over there. What about this? Is this a lion? Oh, the lion ate the sun. The 9th lion, I guess. What's it got in its mouth? It's some kind of button, right? It looks like you can push it. I can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved in the surface. A sun? Wait, so is this the lion eating the sun? Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. That okay? Yeah, sure. Whoa! Lights turned off. I guess it's a light switch. Wonder what happens if the game has participants that can't work with each other. Like, for example, if they need 2 to 3 per room, then what happens if there's 2 left? I would say at that point the game is probably either fucked or something's going wrong. I don't know. So these are the opposite colors of each other. See, there's a power thing over here. This is pointless. It's too dark for me to see anything. Oh. Got it. Oh, here we are. Here's something. There are letters on the front of the step underneath the blue line. They say Esdumast. Adig? Yeah, that's what it says. Squidquini. There are Skudkini. There are letters in front of the step underneath the yellow line. They say Skudini. Escape. What's funny, it's spelled just like the word escape. There were letters on the front of the step underneath the cyan line. Isig. Zitglup. Tumjiyuvug. Hold on, they said the 9th line eats the sun, so maybe it's every 9 letters there's something that matters. So it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So G. 8, 9. So that's I. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. E. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, no, that's probably not it. But this is somehow important. I feel it. Now let's just turn the lights back on. I'm gonna turn the lights on, yep, okay. Okay, let's see what... Yep, nothing written there now. Looks like we've got 9 switches. There's a little Thunderbolt icon up here. I guess these are a bunch of power switches. They're all red. That mean they're all off? How about you try and flip some of them? Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. Ah, here we are. These are from security cameras. What does anything out of Zero Jr.? I mean, maybe. This game was at least slightly well-known. Amongst, well, I guess I should say well-known in its niche for, like, visual novels and whatnot. Hey, what about Tenyoji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere? You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No Dio or K either. Might as well take a good look at it, though. Damn, nothing. So how many of these can I have active at once? Is too many gonna blow the breaker or something? Each screen seems to be for a different security camera. I can't see anybody though. Yellow chair sits before me. Maybe the colors of the chair have to do with something. There's no blue chair though. So we got blue, green, yellow, cyan, pink, red. Not to mention what's on the big TV. That's a big screen. Blank though. I don't think the power's on. No, stop clicking that. Look. In other words, I probably need to find the right combination that means this one and the other one are on. Can't combine them. Okay. If that's 11, it says, and the other one is 4. 11 and 4. What does that mean? Let's see. How about this? Strange looking set of shelves. Hey, check it out. It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. You think it's a hint? Maybe. Somehow Kate, Clover, and the nurse woman have so much fan art that they can show up when I search Zero Jr. I guess not many people like them. Oh, that's a shame. Shelves are up, different shapes or different colors. Yeah? Of course, I can't really look up or down. I'm trying to think of what else I could do here. Like, obviously we've got this. What, like, let's say 11, for example. Am I supposed to count to 11 on the red thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And the other one's yellow, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Q, J. Probably not it. Okay. What about this? I can't see my hand in front of my face. Whole room is dark. Okay, maybe we can turn on the lights and get something from there. Maybe it's the drawer. Okay. Tall machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad. Okay, so no, that does nothing. I would say the 4 and 11 apply to this, but there's no 11. press random buttons so something works. There's gotta be some combination that does something else. They wouldn't just let me turn all of them off or on for no reason. Each screen seems to be for a different security camera. Can't see anybody though. It's a chair. It's yellow. Alright, so we've got this one that says 4, the other one says 11. I'm wondering if I combine the numbers on this to meet those numbers, something will happen. Because that would be 1 and 3. Security camera can't see anybody? Okay. That would be the red one. Red with 11. No, saying it has 11 card in the top. Yeah, it does. The chair, it's yellow. The chair. Yep, and it's red. Very helpful, you two, thank you. Okay, what am I doing here? Or am I supposed to make... Yeah, looks pretty normal. Let me think. Let me turn on the lights again. Because we've had all this stuff about the colors, like, crossing over and whatnot, what if we need to figure out what letters are spelled properly amongst the stairs by combining them? Like, what words do they form? We got yellow, which would be green and red? No, wait. See, the first set of doors we had were green and no, first set of doors we had were cyan, which is green and blue, pink, which is, or maybe pink, which is blue and red, I think, which means green and red is the only one left to make yellow. So, and red had 4. Man, I am kind of stumped on this one. Let's see. What can I grab from this? Hey, honestly, the fanbase plays split 50-50. A lot of people do VLR. Okay. I mean, I'm liking it so far, personally. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with this puzzle. I am... Let's see. There's got to be something I'm missing. As far as numbers go, we got the red one with 4 and the yellow one with 11. What if I turn on the 4th and the 7th of the, this thing? That'll make 11. And maybe the 9th and the 2nd? There has to be some point to this. We don't really have 1 and 10. We can't do... I guess we can do 6 and 5. Right, then I'm not entirely sure any of this is doing anything, but... Oh, hey. Hey, I just rubbed it a little and it turned on. I don't think the rest is going to be that easy, though. Look at the screen. Looks like a login screen. I think we need to put in the password. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Oh! We have to... That'll be help with the puzzle. For now, I think I'll be fine. At least I found this, so let's see where this goes. What's the password? Let's look around a little more. Maybe we can find some kind of clue. Right. I think it has something to do with the chairs. So let's see. That was the red chair. It could be that each word on the stairs is scrambled from... Or that's the yellow chair. Each word on the stairs is the scrambled version of what we actually need. And again, I'm not exactly sure what letters would equal that. I think it's called the security room. Yeah, this is the security room. Let's see. Gist is a word that you can spell with the cyan letters. I'm trying to think, what other words can I spell with the rest? Dagba isn't really a word for the green one. Gadba, badge, but it's missing an E. Right on the money, I didn't expect to remember the room name. Oh, nice, yeah. Can I enter a password there? We can probably do that for both of the side ones as well, but I need to figure out what exactly that means. I still think the thing about combining the colors is probably part of it. But specifically, which ones, I need to figure that out. The touchdown's ready to go. Let's see. This was the red one. So maybe 4. Yep, didn't think so. Alright. Damn it. I don't get it. Red chair goes with it, right? Yeah, so. I just caught my eye. So yeah, it's something to do with red. And the other one logically would be green. Maybe the numbers on the hourglass are how long the password of each... How many letters the password of each thing is. Now let's see. So red... We don't really need to make a color for that, so it could just be... I think, what would be the thing for this? VU, JU, jumped. How many letters did it say it was? Red is 4, yellow is 11. What would this be? I feel like I'm right on the cusp of figuring it out, but I don't know what. And also there's the cubbies over there with the lit up things that I don't know how that changes stuff. Alright, so we need 4 letters, presumably, if this is the red one. Maybe sand? No. Say something so bad I don't want to ruin the experience. Thank you for holding back. Let's see. Just to make sure. Want to step underneath the red line to say, to music. Got that, and we got that. The question is what this means. Those are all lit up. Different shapes are different colors. Okay, so I can't place it, I don't think. Touching it does nothing. Okay. Can I put the hourglasses back where they were? Different shapes are different colors. That feels important. So on the left, it's red hexagons, green triangles. On the right, it's green hexagons and red triangles. Okay, if it hurts, that means I'm missing something very obvious. I'm fucking something up that should be very, very simple. Which means I'm probably overthinking it. Huh. But what am I overthinking? That's the question. Is this gonna turn upside down? No, it will not. We got 4, we got 11. What the fuck does that mean? Doing like a line where I just go down and like, oh, I clicked these letters. Those are either overthinking to the max or something a child could do. Yeah, pretty much. That's a very good way to describe it. Especially after that one mannequin puzzle from Zero Escape 999 that I fucked up horribly. Because I just didn't read the note. That one really got me. If I had paid attention, I would have been fine. Huh. Let's see, can I spell any word with any of these? Let me just start there. So that's Sam is the Sedmas Desma. No. Mast. I guess mast is technically a word if you mast something, but I don't know. We're the magic puzzle. Use to switch everything except the chest if I'm not wrong. Pretty much, yeah. As I've told you, only switch to the limbs after you gave up. Yeah, because I was trying to make them balance out, but I kept messing it up. I didn't realize that it was impossible to balance, and also that I just didn't read the thing properly. That would have told me, like, oh, I need to make their weights the opposite or something. Yeah, that was bad. I did not read the directions. Here, though, from what I can tell, there are no directions. Can't really do much. Can't see it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna investigate the couch. Clearly, I've not touched the couch at all. Maybe the couch has the key here. The sofa seems perfectly normal. Never mind. A glass table. Okay. Maybe I didn't miss anything. So the hexagon triangles light up and turn off the room lights. I got that. Yeah. Say the same thing on the other side. Okay. And then there's this. This feels like it's important. The screen with all the security cameras on it, but I don't know how. Floor A, floor B, floor A. So you got the AB room, floor B, floor A, the golem room, the recreation room, I guess, the pantry, I guess, crew quarters, doctor's room, and then the lounge. The fuck does this all mean? I didn't watch that love, so I just skipped the struggle. Yeah, honestly, probably good call to not watch that. What the hell? Again, it is entirely possible I'm completely overthinking this and not really noticing a very vital clue. Can't see anybody. Can't see anybody. I got that. But what does this mean? The password. Probably the main console. Yeah, I got that. You've noticed everything you need. Okay. So clearly I'm just messing up something very basic at this point that I don't understand. So... And the red and green on the walls does indicate something. The question is just what? Does looking at this in the dark change anything? Nope, it does not. Huh. Since you can mix red and green to make yellow, I feel like I could mix these two to somehow get the letters I need to... Maybe I'm supposed to remove the letters that are the same between both. So, remove the D and the G from A, or from green. Remove the Y from red. And then I get sequin. Yeah, that's not it. There's no way that's the answer. Huh. Fuck, what am I missing here? I also kind of forgot what other colors equal what thing. Obviously I know blue and green equal cyan. At that point I guess red and blue is... What the fuck is going on here? But at that point, blue and red would equal green. Or blue and yellow would equal green, so... Huh. I am missing something crucial. I don't think it's rearranged words. That's definitely not it. Let's just count that out of the thing right now. From what I can understand. Maybe there's also a clue to how they're bunched up together. So we got cyan, pink, and red down here. And we got blue, green, and yellow up there. Let's see. Noticing some common letters for each group, I guess. I genuinely don't want to give you a solution. Oh, fuck. Okay, what are we doing here? What's the plan? What have we got? Oh, how close do you think he is? I am not close at all. What the hell does this mean? What's up, Esdmast, Agib, Seguindal. Okay, hold on. Open my third eye here. If I take out the DG on this one and the DA on this one, Esmaz but Sequin. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Huh. Maybe I'm only supposed to use the letters that are the same between some of them. You got Sequiny, yeah? I guess I could try that. Sequiny. Nope, stop clicking that. Sequiny. Let's try that for green, I guess. Alright, fine. Sequiny. Yep. Sync with a Q. Yep, okay. It's password, a green chair, huh? Forget about it. Yeah, you're really getting me there. Alright. I am horribly fucking this up. to get green, you get blue and yellow. I feel like that's not on accident. It is ridiculous that I can tell that I already have everything I need, which is the worst part. Just focus on the red chair. Okay, focus on the red chair. Got it. Darkness makes the red chair indistinct. Simply exists. Sitting there all alone. So maybe the red is something that doesn't matter? Seeing a blind crash car into an incoming train. Oh god, is it really that... Red chair indistinct. That feels like a hint. Hold on. What do you think you need for the red chair password? I'm gonna be honest, not a fucking clue. I know it's probably 4 letters, but... Darkness makes the red chair indistinct, which feels like a hint as to what the password is. Yellow chair simply exists. Chair all alone in the darkness. So I guess I... You know what? I haven't just bothered typing in the actual thing. So TMJYUVGJ. Sure, why not? JYUVGJ. Are you fucking kidding me? That was it? Man, I was trying to... Oh, wow, that's embarrassing. Did it work? Yeah, I guess so. Good job. Cakewalk. Oh, fuck you, Sigma. Sure, did you see this icon? I do now. The one in the upper left corner? Yeah. That's... Okay, that's all it is? Alright, fine. That's easy. Yeah. Sigidquini. Alright. Man, I was going to dimensions even unheard of just to make that work. A child could solve this. I thought it was much more complicated than it was. Man, I was... Oh, wow. Alright. This one's done too. Same as all this before. Another icon up in the corner. Yeah, I'll get it in a sec. I just want to have all the things clicked on, man. Oh, this is my century of humiliation. Alright, Adigub. Uh-huh. Yeah. Done. Good. That's all of them then. Oh, all done. Yep. We really could take that disdain down like 10. No, Sigma, we earned this. I fucked up. I fucked up horribly. Yes. Look at the computer in the corner of the screen. Yep. Icon. I don't know what this icon means. Well, we'll find out, right? Okay, on it. Use close direct ones by clicking on the hexagons triangles. Remember, you only have 4 moves to complete this puzzle. Fucked up. Okay. Let's see. I'm guessing we want all the hexagons to be green and all the triangles to be red. So there we go. Perfect. We got a file. Oh, you figured it out. Not bad. My reward? Nice try. Looks like Zero's got something for you, though. Oh, that Sigma didn't even get his last reward. Oh, you need this new icon? There was everything puzzle literally. In the case of overthinking. Yup. Uh-huh. Let's see some of these recipes fuck up in the ingredients. Sugar. Clearly this is a code. What was that noise? Something happened on the screen. Look up. The one over your head. Huh? I was you. Oh, you also got it wrong? Not much of a sentence. It just says I was you. Alright, what's the yellow one got? Yeah. Icon before, just like the one on the other side. Yeah, I got it. Wait, no, I fucked up. Okay. Think I get the general idea. Nope, wait. Yep, that's just already wrong. I think this one wants me to make the triangles green and the rest of the hexagons red. Wait, no. Actually, wait, what does the other one look like? I forgot. That's the one. Okay, green triangles, red hexagons. Got it. There we go. Okay. Huh, how do you like that puzzle? It's too early to celebrate. Check your screen. You got a new icon. What are you doing? It's just like the other one. Look up. Oh, wait, yeah. I was you, will be me. Got it. What the hell's that? It's not even a sentence. Will be me. And we need to do the thing over here. No, not the... There. Is this icon supposed to be an hourglass? Touch it and find out, right? Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass, then fill in the blanks if the value is a single-digit number, place a 0 before it. Alright, well, we know red... Nope. 0, 4... Let's see, we know yellow is 11. Red and green together makes 15. Which means blue would be... Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh! Might be that simple, actually. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Okay, so yeah, I don't even need to do math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 0, 9. 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck, I'm losing track with all the fucking lines. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. There we go. Fuck. Much easier now, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. Hi, got it! Not bad. There's another icon on the screen now. Yes, there is. Hey, look! Screen changed. Huh? What the heck is this? Okay, so I have to get... Okay, so it's I will be, so it's this one, and this one. Alright, so left is I was me, left is I will be you. It's a different word in each one. I guess we're supposed to shuffle them around until they make a sentence. How? Oh, look at the screen underneath them. It's got the same words in 9 squares. I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around? That would be my guess. Okay, let's give this a shot then. She knows everything. I will be you. She knows everything. I will be you. I was me. You will... Wait, hold on. Hold on, I need to see what the sentences on either side are. Hold on. The one... Nope, stop looking at the speakers. Look. Will be me, so I should be the last one, probably. I was you. How about I was you, she knows everything will be me. Not all the words are needed. Unnecessary parts to be erased. Oh, I can erase them. I was you. She knows everything. Will be me. Unnecessary parts should be erased. How do I erase them? Huh, how would it work? You need some of these words? You think? I got that, but... Hold on. I was you, will be me. Yeah. Supposed to do that? Da-da-da. Yeah, I got it. I was you. Will be me. Maybe you gotta arrange it vertically like this. I, she, was, knows, be, you, everything, me. Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I need to turn off the fucking screen. God damn it. Okay, yeah, I'm dumb. I didn't even think about that. Alright. Okay. God, this is not my day. Man, today is just not... Okay, so turn off bottom right. Middle right and bottom middle. I was you. Will be me. There we go. Okay. Earlier, yep. Ah, just as I thought. Yeah, looks like you got it. Good work. Nothing's changed, though. Yeah, well, at least not here. Yeah, take a look at the screens up on the wall. Okay, so I guess... that's one of the safe codes. This is... Good work, Sigma. I've been waiting for this. A new safe password, huh? Yeah, let's get to open it. Let's see, but can I get the other one? I don't get it. What? It's not that good. You did it. You made the sentence. I know, but I feel like there might be another answer. Might as well try for it. Granted, will I get it? Probably not. Just to make sure. Not quite. I kind of figured I could make something with the words that remain, but I guess not. She knows everything. Oh, good. I feel like there's no solution, though. Yeah, the problem... You know what? I've spent way too much time on this already. I've clearly fucked this up beyond repair. Let's just do it. Star, star, moon. Yeah. Give it a try. Yep, password, password, password. There we go. Man, I need to get out of this room, man. Excellent. It opened. Yeah. This card looks familiar. Different image, though. Yeah, it's one of the AB room cards. Well, I guess there are two of them, actually. These are the star keys the announcer was talking about. And then we've got the same key as usual. Okay, let's get going. This would have been the fastest escape room yet if I had only just immediately understood exactly what the bit was. No, don't click on that. Move. You can do it. Honestly, I'm okay with just leaving. I'm okay with just being done. Clearly. Oh boy. Clearly, my brain not quite up to the task. Tell you what, I'll give it one more try. Let's see, what can I make a full sentence out of here for the other code? Let's give it a shot. She knows everything is a full sentence, but that clearly isn't it, even though that was the only stuff we didn't use before. Huh. She knows you would be an interesting one, but that's not... Or she knows me. Alright, I'll try that. She knows me. How about this? She knows me, period. I... was everything? No. Alright, I'm just gonna go with she knows me. Nope. Alright. This password is very particular where you place the words. Even if you have the right words, put them in the wrong spots, you won't get the password. I feel like this is also foreshadowing for something about Phi, but... I think this is somehow part of the solution. Oh, okay. That was the one row we didn't use before. So, okay, so yeah, look at that. Oh, nice work. Look. Screen changed. Yep. What is it this time? Alright, sun, moon, moon. Got it. Okay, so that actually was the solution. Look at that. So basically what I've learned from this is just not to overthink anything. There we go. And I got it opened. So it did. Alright, so yeah, that's foreshadowing for Phi, I guess. But either way. Oh boy, that was rough. I'm gonna open it, okay? You ready? Yes, of course I am. Get on with it. Right, here we go then. 3, 2, 1. Well, it's the same principles as Ultra. Don't think too hard, just do the damn thing. I'm gonna be honest. If I had walked... This could have been like a 10-minute escape room, if that. If I had just tried it before, like, thinking about it. Wait.
I just realized something.
What? What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on.
Yeah.
But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage.
It can show you the
Are
future.
you following me?
Yeah, you're talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it. Just checking, how close am I to potential death? Far, actually. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely. Oh, what do we do?
Leave that to me.
Look at this one for so long since I kept using the top row. Oh, nice. It was like 40 minutes. Yeah? Yeah, it did. You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it.
That's fair.
That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
And a blender blends.
Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how.
It is a good way to, I
Once you
guess,
start to figure
view
out how to
life.
get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work.
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
You talk to me like that all the time. Which, in fairness, yeah. Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Future security footage. Yeah, it's like Minority Report. They just like show the crimes in advance. By zero?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Too sci-fi for me. I mean, it probably doesn't work, but yeah. Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. This footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms...
We could have seen who Zero was, yeah. You can get a system you don't know just because you don't know what it does. It is, yeah, I mean, she gave it a shot at least. Sounds which is a different angle from the standard VN form is making the shit out of me. Because you know what it does.
We could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Huh. Hey, what's
Wanna
this?
open it?
Yeah.
It says Gollum,
Gollum-
status.
Right, because one of them blew up. That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here has been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Oh, wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Yep, Golem was the one who got destroyed. I knew it! That Golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
Yeah, but he said this was what passes for a Golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cache. It's full of passwords for websites and stuff. Well, that doesn't tell us anything. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Oh, that's when he punched... Oh! So he was watching, I guess. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossed into that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
So we might find something. Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
One of them ought to tell us something. Ideally. Yeah, we might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. I think that was a pretty smart move to go through that. We started going through the rest of the files. Security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
Okay. That just leaves Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What the fuck? What? Why is she talking like that? Sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What's going on here? Can't understand what she's saying. Why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Or my brain is slowing down somehow. Just looks like everything is speeding up. I couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. What the hell? Luckily there's a couch. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. Ah! I was absolutely rubbing tenderly at my head. Vi, who had been sitting in front of me on the monitor, stood up and walked over to me as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Yep. Her voice sounded normal again. She wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. This eye would be like zoom enhance. Yeah. There's a reflection in her eye. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about
Are
it.
you sure? That's good.
Yeah.
You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Yeah, what's going on? Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they got it lost and found?
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, I think I must just be getting tired. Not surprised they didn't catch up with me
I
sooner.
hope that's all it is.
I feel like it's gonna be something
You
else.
haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
Probably not. Just a moment I thought of Radical 6. Right, that's the name of that disease. Yeah. I didn't want to worry Fi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
Probably. What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting.
Well, the writing in this game, characters are way snarkier than 999. Yeah, definitely.
Come have a look at this.
They're all taking pot shots at each other. Except, like, Kay, but for the most part, yeah, Fi definitely. What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
What about it? When was this
See you in
recorded?
a minute.
There on the right. That looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No, it's just a bunch of numbers. Can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system.
So are we in the future?
Files appear to be named based on that system.
My current theory for what's going on is that we're all on some kind of, like, moon base. As for how we got here or what year it is, I'm not entirely sure, but we could have been ice put in the
They
stasis
might as well
pods
be
that they
random to
found.
you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's Kay.
Yeah.
Looks at his bracelet here. Oh, check how much time is
I'll
left.
just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. That means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
Oh, it is zoom and enhanced. Yeah, like CSI, yeah. And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
We're 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? That means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us. That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other
I
angles?
looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
Yeah, Fi does remind me of Santa. She's got that sort of, like, kind of biting wit that he had. When pictures were released, I thought they would just retcon Santa into a girl. Oh, yeah, I can see why. Yeah, 'cause they've got a very similar color palette. You mean that this is the record of what happened around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order.
Alright.
Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 doors. Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
Uh-huh. There's no one here.
Yeah. About a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh. Oh, it's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Okay, so just like I thought, Clover's probably the one that killed Luna. Luna! Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the
Okay.
time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
0 hours, 0 minutes, 0 doors. The most boring game ever. You just wake up in a walled-off room and instantly explode as soon as you wake up. Yeah. No Sigma and Fire, but symbols used in math so happen to be Greek letters. Yeah, I thought that too, but I also thought it was kind of weird how those are the only two that seem to have names that are similar to each other. Ah. What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Like AOL sounds? Oh, we won't be able to understand anything in that. If we got a golem up and working, we probably could.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
How so? Hey, they're gone! As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... no, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next
Yeah.
part, though.
Clover left. Looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about a minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Okay. Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Huh. Dio. True, it is possible that... how can I put this? It's possible that even if Clover is the one who injected her with something, someone else could have injected her with something else in the same spot, and then he's disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember what
Why?
he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
He was lying about that. You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah, so what would have been important enough for him to lie about it?
If he found the body.
We should consider that it might have been something bad.
Or, obviously that he could have killed her. And whatever it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like
The
what?
cyan door opening?
Yeah, that would be...
Now,
Yeah.
10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up.
It's Kay.
That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
And then if we believe him, then he tried to resuscitate her for the next 20 minutes. It's Kay. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame. Just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try
Sigma
and
and Fire are actually
resuscitate
Greek.
Luna.
Oh, of course, yeah. Nyo's is Japanese, Dio is Italian, Quark is fundamental constituent of matter observed in 1968 through deep sea elastic scatter. Oh, of course. Dio is actually a JoJo character.
Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, alright?
Sure.
Alright. Should be around here. One sec. Okay. You should see something you recognize in a minute here.
That's when we show up, probably. Yep, he leaves, presumably to go talk to us. There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame, and he's checking the time on his bracelet. We've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he'll tell us about Luna's death. Then we come in.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
Well, we know that Clover and, Dio were both involved in one way or another. You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky
It is also
evidence.
entirely possible that Luna did that to herself, but
But it does suggest a very likely culprit.
I wonder if Kay has the suit. It's like a banana skin. Yeah, Kay's potassium, exactly. We need to peel it off to get to the fruit
What do
inside.
you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute. Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 0 hours, 10 minutes. They both move out of frame. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds. Clover exits the room. 0 hours, 12 minutes. Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. Mainly because he's Dio, that's just kind of a natural assumption. 0 hours, 13 minutes. Dio exits the room. 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds. Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. Also, it's entirely possible that the woman's scream that Kay heard wasn't Luna's scream, it was Clover's. Because if Clover was there, it could have been her. We'll need to bring this up in the class trial. 0 hours, 29 minutes. Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. A truth bullet has been added to the handbook. It says 21, the remaining time until the primary door is open. Seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... I don't think it's Kay. Hold on, let me... I guess it doesn't really matter if I save here or not, because it's... Wait, hold on. Let me just go ahead and... Just in case. I'm gonna say Clover. Clover.
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room.
It's true, but if Kay is to be believed, she was dead when she got... She was dead when he got there. And then Dio was only there for a really short amount of time, and I don't think he has a reason to go kill her.
Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
Dio in Italian is God, yeah. That explains his anger is God who easily pissed off his individuals. What would Kay taste like? I want to say, like, mocha flavor. Kind of like, you know, like a coffee flavored thing? Or whatever? Because he's got, like, the sort of color of his suit kind of makes me think of those packages of, like coffee flavored candy where it's, like, mocha flavor or something. I don't know. That footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to enter the White Doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. Do you remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
Yeah. He knew we had Luna's bracelet, which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, that makes sense. Now do all the other characters. I need to know what you think the others taste like. Okay. Clover, definitely, like, I would say cotton candy. I guess, like, you know the standard, like, bubblegum flavor? I want to say that, because that makes the most sense to me. Like, I realize bubblegum can taste like anything. I mean, like, specifically, like, we all know what I'm talking about, right? Like, the bubblegum flavor. Just, like, the standard pink bubblegum, that kind of thing. There's that. I think, who else? Who are we going for? Dio? Dio probably tastes like... I want to say that Dio's a Kit Kat. Because he has, like... I don't know why the colors of his outfit remind me of a Kit Kat, but I think he's a Kit Kat. Quark is probably... I want to say almond flavored. I will say Fi is probably coconut, because her hair reminds me of, like, coconut shavings. I think bubblegum. Yep, okay. Yeah. Let me think. Let me intuit who everyone else is. Alice? She looks Egyptian with all the stuff that she's got. I want to say something kind of some kind of flavor that's, like, popular in Egypt, like, Fuck, what's a flavor that's a popular thing in Egypt? Maybe, like... milk tea, I guess? I don't know why I think that came from Egypt. I guess it didn't, but... Can you imagine if I just think... you pause to discuss what it tastes like? Luna's... oh, yeah. Luna. Luna would be, grape flavored. She wears purplish pink, kinda. Miyoshi's definitely an old type of candy. Like, you know, like, yeah, like rock candy or like a lozenge. Something like that. I think that's all of them, maybe. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh yeah, Sigma. Sigma would be blueberry, because he wears blue. That's my logic on that. Kind of like a Tic Tac. Yeah. Tenmyoji, yeah, I think his thing would be something like, I guess like one of those, like, orange rock candy things. I don't know why I think orange, but, like, I just associate that with, like, the sort of flavor you get from, like, one of those things you're supposed to just suck on for a while, like a lozenge. Or something. Mine would be like the mystery flavor Airheads. I could see that. Yeah, like the thing where you don't really know what flavor it is, and it's, like, white. Exactly. If he didn't know she tasted like an airhead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the doors, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through with that? Yeah. But he didn't even mention her. Like he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of two reasons. One, that when Dio entered the room that Luna was already dead. Or two, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely, though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi wouldn't be able to get through the white doors without her. He seems like the kind of guy who would go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. In this case, though, he said nothing. It doesn't clear him, of course, but it does make it a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Also, let's just be real. In Zero Escape 999, Clover was the culprit at least a couple of times there. She killed people with an axe. I'm not saying that she would do that this time, but she's definitely capable of it. Everyone's snow cone flavor, that's another one, yeah. I guess tiger blood and pineapple. I don't really know what that is, but that sounds kind of good. Yeah, that's how I see it.
Interesting. That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman.
But we still don't know whether or not Luna killed Alice.
Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth.
Yeah.
She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't.
Come to think of it, did we see anyone leave with the knife?
But Clover didn't get what she wanted.
Because we know the knife isn't
Luna
there,
didn't
but
confess.
we also don't know who took it.
Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop.
Remember being so paranoid about Clover because of the axe ending? Yeah. Zen, I would 1000% buy you a snow cone if I could. It's just a custom flavored ice cream, but it tastes good. I mean, I do like snow cones. I think they're pretty good. I like the texture.
Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
Yeah. Clover, I barely know her. When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it.
Yeah?
Anyway, this is all just a theory, right?
A game.
We don't
Yeah.
have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just don't have them over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No, nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
Christ, there's like nothing here. So Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Yeah, we're definitely not getting the identity until we've done at least a few of the other routes. Like, we've got so much more of the game we just haven't even gone to. Look at all this. This is gonna be probably a pretty long playthrough overall. Okay, well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not gonna know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth. Don't call her a horse.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
Yeah. She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
Anyway, back to everything else, I guess. Going to the elevator, going back up to the AV rooms. Yeah. Looks like we can't find them outside North America. It's a long game. I think the longest in the series. I bet. We are 6 episodes in. I think I had 10 total for Zero Escape 999, which functionally is a much shorter game, but like, yeah, I'm into it. I'm interested in where this is going. I do like how we have the map here. I feel like it helps with like keeping in track where everything is. Warehouse A. Everyone who's alive is back, I assume. No one's here.
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator.
I guess
Got
that's
it.
all we can do. Yeah. Should we really split up when we know there might be a killer on the loose? I guess we're not splitting up. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. Ah,
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
okay. Got it. Room 1. No one. Room 2. Well, there are 2 people. They're just both dead. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. It's this strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing a death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. Lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I want to warn you because I never remember if the bug still exists in the port, but there's an escape room that could corrupt your save file when saving during the escape portion. Okay, I'll make sure not to save during the escape portion then. Got it. Thanks. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh. Called the Peck Room. Pretty sure it's patched out, but every time we played the game, I avoid saving there. Good call. Yeah, thanks for the notice.
What's wrong?
Ah,
You need to
Why are
get
you
it
close?
together. What are we doing right now?
looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody.
I know,
Let's go.
I know. Yeah, you're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. Didn't you have a simple save issue with Catherine? Well, yeah, but that was on the PS4, and it's, PS5 in this case, but yeah. Either way, I just need to play forward and ideally... Well, keep in mind, my save file overall isn't corrupted, it's just that one save didn't actually, like, apparently register the way I thought it did. No one here. Oh! Oh, fuck! Well... Huh. First thing I felt was that strange, cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned into ice. My legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. There's no watch. Also, Clover's finger is bloody, which implies that she wrote something. 11037. Cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs, and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Huh. Yeah. I guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
She wrote boobs. Oh my god. Dude, could you imagine that if I wrote that at like a crime scene where I died, and they were like, "Oh man, now what does it mean though?" Like I would basically be confusing the investigators of my own murder. Yeah. They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere.
What is this, Saw?
The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed.
Look.
Why?
See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
Huh. So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
Oh my god! There's a cut on Temyoshi's left hand. Looks like it's probably from a knife or something. Similar. Must have been deep.
Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
No, he didn't die from it, but man, fuck, that's a... Ooh. Penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. Needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected.
Huh.
The tubocurarine must have killed them.
You think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink?
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Someone wrote to me boobs. Titties, even. I'd personally pay for the funeral for making my job funnier. What do you think it means, Captain? I don't know. Seen a lot of strange things in the Force, but I got no clue what that is. Reminds me of the Da Vinci Code. P.S. Find Robin Langdon. Like, what the fuck? Did he not think how that sounds? Yeah, that would imply a lot more than what that actually was. Yeah, you got a point. What's
I
wrong?
take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
I bent down to pick something up and handed it to me. Huh? Cyan bracelet? This was Quark's!
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No. No. This can't be happening.
Hey,
Not Quark.
Sigma. Calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
It could mean that his arm was fake, like Snake's was in the first game. But...
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might
Yeah.
have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
I mean, I guess if he somehow managed to, like, slip through it or something. But... You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
It's impossible. Zero Jr. told us that they can only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Zero Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic?
I'm fucking trying
Have you
here.
actually seen Quark dead? Huh?
Also, didn't Zero also say that whenever a door opens, it stays open? Zero Jr. didn't consider tiny child hands. You know what? That's fair. I also failed to consider tiny child
You need to
hands.
think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Fi, I feel like that doesn't quite apply when we have 2 corpses in the room and 2 more down the hall. Really? So you're saying that this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Ah, so that's what she meant. I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't gonna help us. All I could do was hope that Fi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues
What kind of
to
clues?
who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something.
Sounded way creepier than I thought it would. Tiny child hands isn't a thing people should say out loud. Wait, you don't like tiny child hands?
If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
With Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. Killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's
I
wrong?
can't find anything. I
Huh?
should have found something.
Found what?
You
What?
remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
Vi knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Okay, I really think she did write something there. One finger is bloody. That seems like she wrote something. And after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Oh? Yeah, it
I'm
does.
sorry, I'll have to move your
It
leg
says-
a little bit.
Eggs, milk, butter. This is a grocery list. All... It's written in blood. It must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016.
Or does it say Leon? What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
016.
016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use.
016. Well, fuck, now I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
Can't remember.
Or is it Olb? Or is it 910? Or is it, Glow? Got my hopes up like
Anyway,
that.
these numbers have to have something to do with the killer.
016, so... Juroku... No. Who would the killer be, theoretically? Or did she mean to write Dio? And wrote it backwards for some reason. There's a root of 7, which means that 7 killed them. 7 killed them. 7. Why do I feel like I should know who that is? Well, whatever. These letters must have something to do with the killer.
She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who killed her.
Real Zero is none of the Juniko Enoshima. Yeah, from 999. Yeah. 7. It's gotta be. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot that's what 7's name was. Yeah. Okay. It's gotta be 7. Granted, he's probably not here and he has no reason to do it, but yeah. 016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done that are K or Dio. K and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us. I mean,
No. There's also
well, we
Quark.
were always with each other, so... Unless she stepped out while we were finishing up that one puzzle in that room while I was asleep in order to go do that.
I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Yeah. I was gonna say it might have been K, because it could be like the letter of the alphabet, but K is the 11th letter of the alphabet, so probably not. Damn it. This is hopeless. Can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about the old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AB room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? And we don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? The footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. But now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't even know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist? And why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? What is this? My voice cannot get much higher than this. Mysteries! 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 I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fi, give me something. Anything. A clue. A hint. Come on, you gotta have something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
The detective. Yeah, I remember who 7 is now. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot it was Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Junpei, June, 7, Lotus, and then the 9th guy that just kind of blew up. And then also the various other people on the ship. So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
Spray it. He's gonna spray the bottle at whatever they wanted to
That's
test. No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint.
So?
So they need to make it dark. To turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room! Vi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we were going to find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. Then we get there, and Dio and Kay are getting married. Yet more mysteries assail us. What's a strange question? It doesn't come off as rude, but is it kind of motivating to stream for 2 people? I'm loving this. Couldn't do it if I was in your shoes. I just enjoy doing it, ultimately. Yeah. Sometimes I get more people, and you know what? I definitely couldn't get more people if I just stopped. The only way to lose is to not play. Or that's what I tell myself, at least. I don't know. Well, it's partially, you know, I'm enjoying playing the game, ultimately. Alright, the rec room. Yeah, I don't think that's particularly a rude question. At least not for me. Okay, is anybody here? God damn it. Well, now there has to be someone else unless this was a mutual. I think we should spray for blood. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. Okay, wait, how close are we to the end of this? How is there still possibly a choice to make by the end of this? There's no one left! It's us 2! There are 2 people! Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. It says bloodstream, not stream, but pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. When death becomes a certainty, pain no longer is any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that 2 species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of the Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. We've also refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. Does someone enjoy being a stream instead of doing it specifically for an audience? I mean, let's be real here. I'm doing this for the autistics. I know my target audience. Yeah, anyway. Alright, really makes you feel horrified at certain points. Yeah, this is just... oh, this is fucked. This whole situation is screwed. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
Being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Unless he's twice as tall secretly, no. Alright then, are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that?
I don't
with you
know.
this whole time.
Unless you did it while I was passed out. He was right. After the end of the second round of the AP game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time when I wasn't watching. A few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. She have snuck out then? At least 50% of the audience here is autistic. Yeah, I'm willing to bet at least 50% of my audience in total is autistic. Yeah. I mean, it reminds me of the end portion of round 2, but not going to be any more specific. Huh. The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. The round trip took about a minute, and she'd killed them in 4 minutes, and she'd have the whole thing would have only taken her 5 minutes. I'm gonna be completely real here, Sigma. I don't think she can do all that in 5 minutes and also not get any blood on her. These two are dead. Also, that wouldn't even account for Clover and Myoji, because that would have had to be before you passed out. 100% that's counting me. Yep, that's what I thought. Probably a large portion of my audience. Hell, I'll even say it. A large portion of, like, the VTubing audience in general is probably autistic. Let me just put that one out there. Nothing against that. I think we're all autistic here. But still. Worth pointing out. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? Just how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. How long had I been like that? Might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. Where did something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Morphogenetic field? Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Well, at the very least, we could probably peel off, Kay's armor to see what he looks like. Learn something. Find anything?
Yeah, 2 things actually. Take a look at
Oh.
this.
Huh. So Dio's the one who stole the knife. A knife?
Yeah.
Something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Don't know. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
Yeah, it stuck out of Alice. This is the knife that was stabbed in Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I heard those numbers
Like,
before.
wound cavity, 150 millimeters.
So just like that
Wound
dead woman.
length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words...
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
Right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
But it's probably what happened. I don't know, my Valstrack armor set grind. Looks like the Green Goblin was in the Dragons. Oh, that sounds awesome. It's a fat fucking knife, what the hell? It's pretty big. Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
That's why he probably ran out. I know that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Self-defense, I guess? I don't know. Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed
That would
Alice.
match up with what we saw.
This is almost like in Then There Were None. We have no idea who killed everyone in what order. And no, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So going by the other route, if Alice had Radical 6, she might have stabbed herself. And then this whole chain of events could have been started because Clover mistakenly thought that Luna did it, so she went and killed Luna. Someone else killed her and Tenmyoji for a similar reason, maybe. And then everyone else killed each other in some other unspecified order. So Dio took it from her and stabbed her. So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? If that's what happened, why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said?
No.
I found two things. There was the knife and... this.
Right, that plug thing we found. Hey, this is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it, just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right? And now
Yeah.
Dio's got it. So when
Yeah.
Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man, you couldn't figure it out from the shape?
Oh, that goes into his armor, doesn't it? What do you
Get
mean?
over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
He walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Huh. Oh, yeah! So that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Might as well. Before I had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But... Ah!
It's no good. Can't get it open.
Huh? Why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open.
Of course, alright.
With this axe in here.
Saying it's shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah.
Not in this timeline, at least. Radical 6 is very obvious when someone is affected by it because they start getting all pessimistic and hysterical. That's true, but we also... I think she was alone when she died, or at the very least when we found her. So it's possible she got afflicted with it, immediately just, like, took out the knife and stabbed herself with it because she... I don't know. Either way, we'll see. It's just a thought.
No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
Because Quark was also afflicted with it in this timeline. Wonder who he
Well, I
was.
still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
You'd only been searching for a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
That's the one Tenmyoji had.
Yeah,
Then, does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the
we
sink?
don't know yet.
Also, where'd they get the handcuffs? Why
He
not?
might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died.
Yeah.
It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see.
You want to spray their hands, I
Turn off
guess?
the lights.
Are you going to check for luminol reaction?
If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here,
It's
though.
okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it.
Oh, that's true,
Come
I
on.
think.
All right, do it.
Done.
Thanks.
I'm gonna be real, this looks like they just took the picture of the brightly colored room and then just darkened it. Because these lights still look like they're on.
Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
Huh. The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Huh. Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The
Yeah?
old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here.
Isn't it weird that Kay wears a robe over a suit of armor? I don't think I did either, but I guess the idea is to make him seem like kind of like a monk, because he is robes that kind of remind me of some of the like monks I've seen. Got Kay was dead, but then I also remember everyone but Quark got fucking cooked. This loaded screen brightness shading, that's no need. Just darken the PNG a little bit. Yeah. Day to night. We all know what it is.
I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though.
Yeah.
See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
So it wouldn't have been for this fight, so that means it's gotta be one of those three. It leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
And if he had the knife at the time, that would explain how he cut Tenmyoji, if that was it. Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
Do you think Tenmyoji figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it? And in that case, that might have been before that even, so it probably would be Alice, because I think she was the only one dead at that point.
Either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
Yeah. I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was
Also,
Zero
why does the old
Senior.
woman exist in this route, but not the other one? Or it's to hide his robot crotch. That's also a possibility. He sees himself as a human and can't verify it. He's probably did it as a form of modest. Yeah?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
I feel like if Iron Man wore robes.
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Yeah, this is definitely the last part of the flowchart. There's no way we can progress past this with everyone dead. Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio is Zero
I
Senior?
don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
And then Kay killed him before succumbing to his own wounds. Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps after he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Yeah, he was Species B. Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio... Also, do we have any proof even that Kay is dead? We think he is. We can't get a pulse on him, though, so it's possible Kay is still alive. If Zero Senior was Dio, then...
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An Ambidex gate has been opened.
By who?
45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
What? What the hell is happening? That's impossible. Quark? Quark opened the gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming. Oh boy. Well, I guess the route's probably about to end. We're getting to ahead here. That shouldn't be possible. Quark doesn't even have his bracelet. He doesn't need a bracelet to enter the room. He just needs a key card, and if he has a key card, he's fine. We need to watch each other's backs. Someone might... like, we know the gate was open. We don't know if he went through it, though. That's the thing. That's the problem. What the fuck is happening? Damn it! There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? That a star key, you shouldn't have been able to get it
We
open.
must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room.
That's also entirely possible, yeah.
We know they went through a white door, remember? We
Yeah.
saw the footage in the security office.
If we didn't find the keys on them, that means someone else took
they had a
it.
star key just like we did.
You didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all, then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh. Alright, let's go find
Any
him.
ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out.
Which
Come
is...
on.
You know something I don't? The lounge, maybe? Or B. Quark's gonna be dead on the ground, isn't he? The room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be
Yeah.
there. Alright, let's move. The director's office. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
I barely know her. I hope it is one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double decaf chai soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
For all you know, that's exactly what we'll find in there. Yeah. Are you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Good to see the Sigma's feeling up after finding the dead bodies of people he has just met recently. Yeah, what if Zero Senior was in there waiting
That
for
would make
us?
things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Yeah,
Mm.
right. Okay, I'm gonna
You
open
don't
it.
need to keep asking me if...
Well, in this case, it's probably just good to have a handle on it. Definitely seen way too much cartoons than anime. Yeah. What the hell's this room? Huh.
There's no one here.
The computer's been turned on.
Yeah, maybe Dio and Kay did that.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
A lion.
What is it? The ninth line.
A
It's fighting. There's a couple input fields for user ID and password.
Probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in it?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought.
Off the top of what I have a question in MHR. Why the hell doesn't our hunter characters take out the weapon dealing surprise monster attack instead of just looking helpless? What do you mean? Wait, so they deal a surprise monster attack instead of just looking helpless. What do you mean by that specifically? Like, why don't they just, like, run up and stab it? I mean, you kind of can do that. Yeah, it just says that. She said that.
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. See if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I turned and headed off toward a bookshelf, leaving me alone to the desk, next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. Lion biting the sun. Lion biting the sun. Lion biting the sun. Yep. If the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. The ninth lion ate the sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe... Memento mori. Yeah, during the first ever cutscene with under a surprise attack from a Luna Garen, why don't we just stand there and run around when we could Cardor says weapon to do? No, I get that. That makes sense. I think part of it's just that they would need to change the cutscenes to account for each weapon you use as opposed to just having a general one. Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Yep. What? ID and password. Memento mori. Okay. Member death. Never mind, not what I was trying to check. This feels like a big story cue for me to do something. Save Kimura, we don't really do shit. We saved Kimura, that's one thing. Do we have any numbers? Okay, yeah, there. Article 6. I feel like that was supposed to make me remember something. If Memento Mori isn't it, then... Death Mori. Mori. Death. Memento Mori, if the ninth lion eats the sun... So do I have what I need to actually do this by now? Do I? Or do I have to come back later and do something else? Remember death. Huh. Maybe we should try Sigma's coffee order. Remember, but with an I. No. Genuinely asking. I mean, I'm not asking what the answer is. I'm asking, like, do I have everything I need at the moment to answer this question? I have the correct endings for this yet. Okay. That makes sense. Double decaf chai soy latte. Ah, yeah. Tell you what, I'll try it. Double decaf chai soy. You don't? Okay. All right. Brandon, I'm guessing this has to be like the bad ending because I don't know why this would be the good ending, or a good ending, just because everyone else is dead. Let's see. It's no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and password somewhere before. I hadn't, but someone has. Another me somewhere. Ah. I honestly might as well save over this. Let's see. Alright, so, we can't get past there without the password. We can't get past here without whatever this thing is. I guess just to fill out the middle of the screen, we should just go down the middle. With the, yellow door. Which means we're going with Clover, I think? Yes. Yellow door with Tenmyoji. Alright. Now, this does feel like a good stopping point, so I think I'll just stop right here, and we'll pick up off this next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Airhead, your favorite VTuber Android. My next stream is sometime this week. Keep an eye out for my schedule tomorrow. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.